About to get started here. And towing the slab here, Colin Ray.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete.
Leading
Not going to
off
see
the
a whole lot of
afternoon for
flair and
Boston,
flash,
the left
but
fielder,
he's going to hand it
Darren
over to the bullpen at some point.
Duran.
And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Duran at second with nobody out. And he gets Bregman. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying into the shrubbery and out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Carlos Narvaez digs in now. Right down to shoot. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right
2
fielder,
outs, base is
Wilyer
empty. Wilyer
Abreu.
Abreu up next for the Red Sox. On the ground,
foul.
and foul ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field. Starting on the mound in this one, Lucas Giolito. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts
Leading
of
off
being at
for
home
the
and having the
Cubs,
fans behind
the
him.
first
But
baseman,
this guy seems to
Michael.
thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. One up, one down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 18th home run of the season. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
One out, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Red Sox already leading. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And he deals.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
Batting
Nice
fourth,
job of
the
going the
center
other way.
fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Giolito moved to first.
Thanks, he's in.
Suzuki back on a dive. That one drilled left field. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Coming home. He will score, and the Cubs tied up. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Man at second. And that's too high. 3-1 now. Ripped to third and caught. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
And it's strike two.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Hard on the ground to first. Toro takes it to the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get two and draw even again. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Here's Trevor Story now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Marcelo Meyer will hit next. Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Shaw throws across the diamond. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. And there's a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Not even close there. 3-1.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
That one not close. 2-1. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Nico Horner. And that one missing low.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. 3-1 now. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
So digging in, Michael Bush. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up the middle. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right
It's a good
fielder,
recovery,
number
though,
30,
after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And the next pitch is way outside. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Alcala up and throwing. Weiser also throwing. 2 out, space is empty. Center field. Rafaela sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Man, that's
that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Hat makes the grab, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now it's the DH, Roman Anthony. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is that.
Now pitching for
And so the Red Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
71.
Jorge Alcala.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The designated
And
hitter,
now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they...
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His 26th of the year. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Carson Kelly, the next to hit. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
To third, Bregman. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside
batter, number
fastball to your
7.
glove side
Shortstop,
across the strike
Yancey.
zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to
Watson.
miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Cubs add 2 on this homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton as we go to the top of the 4th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Story now.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Marcelo Meyer. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Red Sox leave one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Greg Weisser.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So here's Horner now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. And that's outside. Horner stands at second with no outs.
Ball 3.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Man at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Michael Bush. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's a base hit. Horner flies around third. One run is in. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corners, still nobody out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And now it's even up.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. No outs. Runners at first and third. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's downstairs. And now it's filled up 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So bases all loaded up. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
That's off the plate.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Three balls, one
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Bases juiced. No outs. Grounder might be two. Over to Story for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-2. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Greg Weisser done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jordan Hicks on to pitch here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Base is empty with two away. Carson Kelly now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
One ball, two strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and nobody left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Red Sox 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Chicago
and
Cubs.
there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
5th. Ryan
54.
Brazier.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Next to hit,
Leading off
Cedon
for the Red
Rafaela.
Sox, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
That catches the top part of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The count is full.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have
Now
timed it
back,
up
the
any
first
better than
baseman,
that. He really let that
Abraham
ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So up next, Abraham Toro. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Now batting Jarren Duran. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hat on his way over and makes the grab. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. This one in the dirt. Rafaela at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 10-3.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man at first. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Final score here today, 10-3. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.